So I'm having a chat with Citizen Papes. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, great stuff. We've been playing a new single of yours called What Happens Next. Tell us a little bit about the single, first of all.
Yeah, so I made it in Glasgow with my friend Ross. We think we were both kind of having a bit of a just low, both in a bit of a low mood, and we just thought let's make something super like upbeat, kind of bring us out of it. So it's kind of stemmed from that, just trying to uplift ourselves really, and ended up working out nicely.
Yeah, nice. And that's off your debut EP, which is out now. For those who haven't heard it yet, tell us a little bit about the release.
Yeah, it's a four-track release. I made it primarily in my bedroom studio in Glasgow at the time, which I moved out from now, but it was a tiny little room with all sorts of weird things in it, including my little cat who was with me for the recording process. And yeah, it was super wholesome, cozy EP to make and record.
Yeah, nice. And the sound that you've created with this EP, was it the sound you wanted to make, or is it how it turned out when you recorded it?
Um, I don't know. I think it's difficult, isn't it? Because by the time music comes out, it's always kind of I've always gone a bit numb with it. So
Mm.
I I'm definitely proud of it, but I'm looking forward to I think the stuff I've been working on lately is like a level up, which is a good place to be in as well.
So do we assume from that then that you've started working on more new music for the future?
Yes, I have a six-track EP, which is pretty much finished, which is to come later in the year.
Nice. Can't wait to hear that. How does this new EP then sound in comparison to the one you've just released?
Um, I think it's a bit more introspective, a bit more heartfelt, um, maybe a bit prettier overall, I would say. A bit softer, a bit prettier.
Nice, nice. I'd like to talk a little bit about the writing side of things as well. So for you, how do tracks normally start off?
I think it kind of depends. I tend to voice memo a lot of things, which I think a lot of songwriters do,
Mm.
just throughout the day. Got these, like little battery powered synthesizers lately that I just keep keep close to me. So if I have ideas, I can, get something down quickly. But sometimes I will start with a drum sample or guitar sample that I found. Just it kind of depends really.
Yeah, and with the lyrics side of things, how easy do you find it to put lyrics to your music?
Again, it depends. Sometimes it's quite torturous. Sometimes it kind of flows out. I think a lot of people, you always hear that, oh, the best songs are the ones that kind of write themselves. But I think in my experience, it's a bit of a mix. It's sometimes it pours out and it's great. Sometimes it takes ages and it's great. And also sometimes both methods are terrible.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You want to play these tracks live, I'm sure. You've got Boardmasters on the way. What else have you got planned for this year?
Yeah, Boardmasters in August. We are planning to play some shows later in the year, after the summer. Just gonna stick to some writing for now and hopefully play around the UK later in the year, basically, is the plan.
Yeah, and how do you feel about playing Boardmasters? Because I know it's the festival from your hometown.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I was very sad to have missed going last year, so I'm excited to not only be going to play, but also to watch other great music because I was gutted I missed it last year.
Yeah, I'm sure. And as you're fairly new to the music world, I'd like to find out what made you do this in the first place.
Probably just boredom and having no other hobbies. Just like sitting in my room with a keyboard and getting bored of learning other people's songs. Just wanted to branch out, basically.
Yeah, fair enough. And why Citizen Papes? Where did that name come from?
Yeah, so Papes has always been a nickname of mine. To be honest, I don't really. Well, I know it came from Japes because my name's JP, so everyone called me Japes. And then for some reason, my parents just started calling me Papes, and it kind of
Hmm.
stuck. And the citizen part is just Citizen Papes. Just thought it sounded good. That's my mum's idea, actually. She takes full credit for that.
Nice, nice. And you must have some big aspirations of things you want to achieve? If you have to pick one thing that you really have to do while you're working in music, what would it be?
I would like to collaborate with Bonnie Bear. That's my. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's on the cards.
Hopefully.
JP, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thank you very much, man.